Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Mega, in the Empire of Japan. So hopefully today it's gonna happen. Hopefully today the United Kingdom is gonna capitulate. I find it kind of ironic the shape that we are in. We have no available convoys, we have no logistics fulfillment, we're running out of fuel, food, energy. The war support is dropping. Pretty much everything is crumbling around us, and it's on the eve of our major victory. But yeah, that's just how this game can be in the end. Because we're rushing and we're just doing whatever we can to end this, and that's what I'm gonna do today as well. We need to encircle London. That is how we are going to win this. I'm gonna launch a major attack on Portsmouth, which is a plain, so I need the tanks over here, and we're gonna push towards Brighton and Dover and Maidstone and just push them all into London and eliminate them. In this area we can fight for, but it's not gonna be anything major. You guys will go... Okay, let me just take you guys and send you over here, and I'll take the tanks, actually all of you if I can, and I'm gonna send you over here, and we'll launch the attack over here. And let's unpause. I'm not really interested in anything other than ending it, to be quite honest, but you know, let's just, for the sake of it, just continue. What else can we do here? Let's get the Type 4 superstructure. I actually wanted to see if we can get a new tank. Okay, we can get Type 4 Chito instead of the Type 3 Shinu. So let's get it and put it for production. But we're gonna... Okay, wait, the Type 3, where are you? Hakkō? Is that the one? No, the Chinu, right? Yeah, Type 3 Chinu is now obsolete. And the Type 4 Chita needs to happen. Nothing here. Wait, what are you using for cannon? 75mm one. And we can finally use one of those ammo types. And we could bring here the advanced gearbox as well, which would lower reliability, but we can offset that by putting up... wait, that's not what I wanted. Not the fuel tank, the ammo rack and the field repair kit, so that even increases our reliability. And now we can take... I don't like these ones to be... The gun stabilization, definitely. Okay, anything else that we can do here? We have a 65mm armor. We can put the 80. I'll give you the higher sloped armor. That is one hell of a weird... turret. Okay, let's give you the 475. 475 horsepower diesel engine. And let us compare you to the currently obsolete tank that we are using. Oh my god, we're bad for everything. So anyway, the Type 3 had a defense of 10.47, now we're at 1654. Breakthrough 27 compared to 50. Soft attack 18, now for the 6. Hard attack 14, and now for the 5. Yeah, you're just better in every single way. Come on. Cheetah instead. This one goes away, and we have a bunch of extra factories which we cannot even use. I'm just gonna put it on trains because we are running out of trains as well, and because the game has decided that we're not getting enough of anything, and we cannot actually import it even. I mean, we could, I think. No, we couldn't. We don't have the convoys. God damn it, game. Okay, one thing now we could have fixed this originally would be just to put you up here and put, you know, another production line up there. Just like this, and make sure that we get enough production on it. Okay, that's still not enough. Oh no, it is. Okay, so let's do it this way. And we can research. We have 4 available research slots. Really? Yeah, okay. While we're researching the... I mean, we're not. Let's go with the aluminum. Let's go with... Energy-wise, we are done, it looks like. Qualification is not gonna help us much. Let's go with fuel storage. That could be a good one. Doctrines. Yeah, doctrines. There really isn't anything that we can get that would make any difference, but let's get the extreme environment training. And the last one is more ships. So let's get the floating harbor. And we finished what we had here. Reinforces. So for that we need the new mortar, and they're gonna give us 10 extra military factories. Unfortunately, again, we're not gonna probably see the benefits of this one. The Type 89 grenade discharger, inaccurately and colloquially known as a knee mortar by Allied forces, is a Japanese grenade launcher or light mortar that was widely used in World War II. The Japanese Army developed hand grenades, rifle grenades, and grenade mortar shell dischargers, small mortars suited to warfare in typical short-range combat environments such as urban trench and jungle warfare. Okay. Now we need the tanks. To do this. High level bombing is done, and I think that's the last one, isn't it? Or are there more air? Oh, we still have this one. Ground attack veteran initiative. A policy of having veteran pilots pass on their knowledge to new recruits greatly helps their survival prospects. Now how the hell is the rest of the tanks? Okay, you're going. That is good. I say attack, my lovelies, because you're gonna be unbelievably effective in here. And while there can be quite a lot of resistance, you guys will actually, in my opinion, be able to help with this in a way that's gonna make it happen. Yep. Okay, we've advanced. Now pushed in here. I'm gonna actually. Can we have any more of you? There's still some territory in the north that we haven't secured. You guys need to march. Okay, you guys stop. Actually, all of you can attack here. And you'll support it. We have such an overwhelming force here. This is gonna be very easy. And they're winning out troops, they don't have any any possibility of reinforcements here, so it's gonna be fine. Look how many units they have here. Just absolutely insane. I would really like to take South London, but to do that we will still need to do a little bit more. Okay, logistics fulfillment. Come on, repel them. Well, they're wasting their own men in here on this attack. Okay, the destroyer escort I would normally be actually interested in, but now we have absolutely no use for them. But let's get advanced carrier armor scheme and pretend like we are doing good. And charge in there. And then it's just gonna be a question of absolutely mercilessly attacking. You guys can attack here, and so can you, which is interesting, because that means we can actually encircle some of these units. Large carrier. Okay, they're actually pushing at us here, so we're gonna send our reinforcements. Okay, so this is encirclement, which is lovely because we're gonna dispose of 3, 6, 7 divisions plus the 3 that are attacking here. So 10 divisions, which will make, of course, the destruction over here much easier. Yeah, you cannot help with that. We actually need you over there to make sure that they do not break the encirclement. And once that's gonna be done, we'll be fine. Did we move in any airplanes? We did. Now we're just gonna fly over here, because that's where the fighting is going on. Yeah. We have our superiority, so it's not like they have much of a choice, and it's done. So you guys take over. You're gonna move over here, and we're gonna start our attack, which is gonna be a sad moment for our army over here. But there really isn't much that we can do. Wait, they're supposed to be under the command of this one. The reason why I'm saying this is because we will need to just absolutely mercilessly attack. There really is no other way how we can do this other than brute force. And it's, you know, not a... Oh! Okay. So they capitulated. I know if it were announced that they capitulated. Well, thanks. And that still leaves... Okay, that is part of Germany. Still leaves the Americans, so we're gonna dispose of them and then we are done. Why did you sink? Okay, a convoy here. Any more convoys anywhere? Oh, we've actually lost submarines here to their navy. Well, I mean, we still got a huge amount of ships here, but fine. Can we push them here? No, I thought not. It's kind of funny to imagine that we could have done that, but okay. Well, the attack over here. You can't actually do anything, so I'm just gonna attack over here. You will support it. Which will... Jesus Christ, look how many there are. But it's not the fault of UK until we have it all. And until we eliminate Americans here, I mean, that's gonna be the golden cherry on top of everything else. Speaking of a golden cherry, okay, do not attack London proper. We are going to attack over here. Okay, can help with this attack. I mean, well, okay, we can do it this way. That way they cannot reinforce one or the other. It is a sad battle, but it's just how it has to be done. Okay, well, and we'll just keep throwing them in until one or the other crumbles. Okay, starting to see some green here. Okay. That didn't take long. Type 5 casemate. Type 5 casemate is great. Why can't we get you? Unlock armor folder. Whatever that means. Whatever could that mean? And watch interwar cruiser. The units that drop from combat are gonna be able to rest for as long as they want, or for as long as we can spare them actually. Embargo Ireland, sure. Okay, I think South London is gonna fall sooner. Now there's more units coming in. But yeah, many of these units are just... Jesus Christ, we're really brute forcing it to the very end. I really hate that, because as many casualties as they are having, we're having the same crazy amounts. So We're probably taking even more, but you know, we can reinforce and we can send them new weapons and new tanks and everything, while they cannot. So that gives us the choice and the feeling of superiority. And that's why their units are at 50 or 40% strength. And while we are chewing here, sending more and more equipment and men to make sure that we continue with this. Yep, they're crumbling. Their defenses are weakening. %. 91, come on, we can do it. 92. Time for superstructure, almost there. 3 units. %, 99. Yes. Okay, and now everyone attack London. There's what? 22, 23, 27, 28 divisions there defending. And the second huge army is over here. They actually have a port here, but it is not really surprising that they're not trying to get out of there, because the way out leads through us. So whoever leaves will probably leave to the bottom of the ocean. Fighting over London. I find it unbelievable that until now the Germans haven't sent a single unit to support us. That's just absolutely crazy if you think about it. Yeah, look how many units they're losing one by one. Jesus. We still have the Marines here. We really no longer have any need for anything over here. Apart from the nuclear bombs, I really do want those. So you can start working on the improved particle sources. But then again, we're not gonna make it. Super heavy railway artillery. Let's get the heavy anti-air direct support. Bleeding our food like there is no tomorrow. We really need to start dealing with this. Jesus. It's absolutely bonkers. Commonwealth of Australia, give me all you have. And we don't have convoys. Okay, Germany, can you hook me up? But you give me convoys. Okay, 30. I mean, it is a start. 30. 60 transports. It's something. Yeah, we're gonna starve. There really isn't much that we can do here. And the last bunch of units. Oh, and we're out of fuel too, because we cannot transport any fuel. Jesus Christ. Well, if I prepare for this a little bit better, we have what we need for supply. Okay, so London has fallen. Okay, and now what we need to do is we need to send you guys here. Go. And we'll need to send you guys here. Go. And we'll send you guys back home. Which will save us a huge amount in supplies. Knee mortar. Wait, where are you? Over here. So we're just gonna eliminate the rest of them here and we'll be done. Go, go, go. The food is just unbelievable. But we are at the very end of the route, guys. Don't let them fool you. Okay, you guys go home. You guys actually go home too. I'm gonna put you on an area defense of the home territory and give you these. Where are the Marines? Over here. So you go, it's going to help, but we have a lack of food and a lack of fuel crisis brewing, but again, at this point, it has absolutely no effect. So you guys get in there, and then we launch an attack on Plymouth, where the Americans have what? 46 divisions. Okay. Eliminate them. Eliminate all of them. There is no escape. And there we go. It's over. Actually, no, I still see 3 American divisions. Okay, so we'll take this area and eliminate them that way, but it's over. We have done it. We have done it. I can't believe it, but we truly, truly did it. We have truly did it. Plymouth is ours, and that means that at the end of the August 1948, this campaign is finally done. So how do I feel? Well, I feel happy. I feel happy that we've done it. But I also feel a little bit of a bitter taste, because I've been thinking about this a lot, and I mean, after the fall of China, it became progressively easier and easier, and you could see me in the last 10 to 15 episodes just rushing forward, because that really is no challenge. When you're playing such a big nation as Germany or Japan in Black Ice, it is really up to you to take the brunt of the force, which was what we took when we were fighting with China. But after China collapsed, well then, it was super easy. Like, there really wasn't that much of a challenge. We just had to be really careful how we take the islands, but by freeing up all of the armies that we had there, we have been able to pretty much do whatever we want, wherever we wanted. Same thing goes to the Navy. Once our Navy sank most of the American and British forces, we were ruling the seas. This is something that would never happen to you if you played. And I don't even mean Italy, because Italy itself is a secondary power, but if we played someone like Turkey or Romania or Hungary or, Australia or Manchukuo, you would be dependent heavily on what Germany and Japan does, and it would never really get that much easier. You would always face the challenge. You would always face the major difficulties. And that's why I like playing the minors. I know you guys enjoyed this playthrough very much, and I wanted to play Japan for literally years, and now I fulfilled my dream. But it, again, just showed me that, after a certain point, there really isn't that much of a challenge. Now, granted, we have broken our own neck with the food and fuel and everything here, but apart from that, like, if we didn't rush and plan it out, it would have been a breeze. It was a breeze the moment since we invaded Soviet Union and China capitulated. Then it was very easy. So I have been asked to play Italy or Soviet Union. I'm gonna look into those and consider them. But something that I would, for example, like to play would be most likely Manchukuo, or some minor like maybe South Africa could be fun. I've never played South Africa. They do have a focus tree. Is it a genuine one, or it is? So we could play South Africa, or we could play Australia, which I believe also has their own tree, or we could play Manchukuo. That would be fun. Now, what state are we ending in? Well, we're ending in a state that is going to be amazing for the next Let's Play, which is going to be Last Days of Europe, the New Order, where we're going to play Japan, because we truly have achieved an absolute hegemony with Germany. If you look at that, we own everything from, what is this? It would be Northwest Siberia, through the entirety of China, with the exception of Tibet, all the way down to Australia. We own Hawaii through Philippines to, the easternmost parts of India. We have... What do we have? We have army strength of 3,375. We have 4,525 battalions, 203 divisions with 40 generals. Just insane. How many ships do we have? We have 46 fleets with 454 ships and 34 admirals. We have 7 full carriers, 4 light carriers, 4 battle cruisers, 11 battleships, 33 heavy cruisers, 35 light cruisers, 181 destroyers, 18 submarines, 4 torpedo boats, 120 submarines, 31 escorts, and 6 coastal submarines. And we have 6,651 deployed aircraft, 860 Coast Guard support, 2,346 fighters, 495 naval bombers, and 2,950 tactical bombers. We're ending with 417 civilian factories, 493 military factories, and 61 dockyards. We have 39 air assembly plants, 27 tank assembly plants, 33 engine assembly plants, and 28 artillery assembly plants. Our army is nearly 3 million in strength. with 2.97 million. We have nearly 200,000 people serving in Air Force, 187,230. Our Navy has 146,770 men, and we're using 124,850 men as garrison. But this is only because we have been supported in garrison by both Manchukuo and China, so there are huge amounts of occupational forces out there. When we look at the German-American War, we have lost 3.09 million men, while they lost 16 million, and that is without Soviet Union here. As far as we go, we have lost 1 million men. I think that we lost about 300,000 to China, so that would be 1.3 million. Let's go 1.5 million to make it, secure in casualties. 920,000 men were lost to United States, 48,800 to Commonwealth of Australia, 11,000 to French Republic, 2.3 thousand to Burma, and nearly 6,000 to New Zealand. Manchukuo lost 55,000 men, 53.5 thousand to United States, 2.2 thousand to Burma, 41 men fell to United Kingdom and 10 to Mexico. 8 men died by the hands of Commonwealth of Australia. And Reform Government of China lost 8.8 thousand men to United States, 4.1 thousand to Burma, 42 men to United Kingdom, 11 to Mexico, and 4 were killed by French troops. Germany lost 948,000 men without the casualties to Soviet Union. So, still, French Republic, 459,400 men. I mean, this is very historical. There is a lot of jokes about how France, gave up and how useless they were. But the amount of casualties the Germans suffered during the invasion of France were actually quite staggering. And until the fight with the Soviet Union, they were the biggest casualties they suffered from all their wars. United States killed 233,100 men. United Kingdom 152,000. And that's it. Italy also suffered a lot. 448,500 men to United Kingdom, 317,000 to United States, 94,000 to French Republic, and 57,000 to the despicable French Republic. Well, as far as the Allies go, the United States lost 9 million men. 5.3 million to us, 3 million to Germany, over 500,000 to Italy, 34,000 to Bulgaria, and 8.5 thousand to Hungary. If this wouldn't be a complete disaster for the United States that would force them to capitulate, I don't know what would. Canada was 234,000, South Africa 412,000, New Zealand 168,000, Mexico 66k. What about the United Kingdom? Here they are, 3.34 million. 1.8 million to Germany and 1.3 million to Italy. And only 103,000 to us. That's interesting. I guess because of their troops giving up during the capitulation, they never really suffered that many casualties. To us, that is. I mean, they suffered huge amounts of casualties. It's crazy. France lost nearly 700,000 men. Ironically, nearly 300,000 to Italy. More than to Germans. They lost 200,000 men to Germans. Australia lost 373,000, of which 364,900 were to us. Poland, Canada. Yeah. No? And how would I rate my performance doing this? Well, apart from the mess in the end, but that one really, I just wanted to be done with it. There was really no point in stretching it further. I'm really happy. the fact that I would probably do the start of the naval war a little bit different. I'm really happy with the fight in China. I mean, you guys, many of you have gotten really frustrated somewhere around episode 50, just screaming at me to finish it off. But I was really after one thing, and it was minimizing my casualties. And that's what I actually managed to do pretty well. There is a couple of ways how you can fight China, but at this difficulty, it was really important for us to conserve our strength and keep the ball rolling. And that's what we did. There was really not a moment, with the exception of one point, where I really feared we might lose the initiative, that I would feel like, we were losing. On the contrary, we made steady progress throughout the entirety of the war until they capitulated, with losing a minimal amount. I mean, I think there was like 6 million men or something like that. We was 300,000, which was exactly what we wanted. In the meantime, we were building our navy, which was great. The navy performed just unbelievably well. I'd say, it's a shame that the AI doesn't do much more. Because, I think I should impose some kind of rules on myself, because just, when you look at the way we make and equip our ships, the AI is not doing that. They're simply not retrofitting and improving their ships. They're not doing that. They're doing that with the units, but as far as Navy goes, I don't believe they're doing anything. So it was a slaughter. We kind of fumbled with the Philippines, though. I don't know. There was a lot of criticism in the comments about that, but I felt like the other invasions, like Borneo and Sulawesi, were a bit more important, because that's where more resources were located, especially in Borneo and in Java. That's what was important. And the Philippines, they really didn't pose much in the matter of what we could gain. And the fact that we actually kept sniping the Americans that tried to supply their forces here were actually to the benefit of us and to the detriment of them. If we take the Philippines quickly, the brunt of their forces would probably be on the Line Islands and Hawaii, but this way we dragged it and forced them to, I guess, they deploy their navy, they deploy their forces, so basically commit. That would be the right word. They just committed to the defense. And that was their undoing. The rest was then, pretty easy. The fight with Soviet Union was underwhelming. It was a slaughter. We just kept pushing them. I think that where we could have screwed up was in the initial phase, where we took Vladivostok and the territories around, but because they didn't put enough forces in here, we just had a free reign. Now, the fight with India was extremely bloody, but we also did pretty well. There was that whole screw up with Burma raising up against us, Siam giving up, but yeah, I don't see that many errors, that we would do. A lot of talks were about the research. I'm actually really happy. It has to be said that we didn't, by any chance, finish up anything. But the only thing that I feel a little bit sorry about were the tanks, because they would have helped us quite a lot. But considering we didn't really fight in a good terrain at all until the invasion of Australia and when we were fighting Russia. Yeah, I'm not seeing any place where they would be that beneficial. By the time we invaded West Bengal and Bihar, where we really used them again, we made leaps. And they, in the fight with China, even the antiquated and primitive tanks that we were using helped us a lot. So again, even though they could have been much better, we were sort of in line with the historicity of Japan in that regard, and I don't think we suffered too much. Air Force was where we were really struggling for most of the game because the production was slow and we were never really challenged. And then when we were challenged, it was painful. But with everything, we kind of managed. And so overall, it was a great campaign. I enjoyed it greatly. I don't know what about you. If you have any, ending remarks, anything that you would like to share, I would be happy to hear it. If not, then I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next Let's Play, which is gonna be The Last Days of Europe, The New Order, where we're gonna play Japan again. In the 1966, I think it starts, in a world that has been wrecked by the Second World War. But in that timeline, Germany, Japan, and their allies, the entirety of the Axis, has won. So Europe is in shambles, Asia is in shambles, United States are isolated, and that's where we will be. If you haven't, ever seen that mod, check out my Germany playthrough of The Last Days of Europe. It was a really good one, and I'm really looking forward to the one as Japan. So, all the best to you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you made it all the way here. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Till then, you guys, take care.